Alrighty, well, we made it to the trailer in Keeper's Pass. Last time we fought a wolf, did a few things, and ended up with a nasty little bit of a thing that we're probably going to have to deal with. Who knows? Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to The Long Dark. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of wandering around here in Mirthless Fork with our Tales from the Far Territory character Astrid, at least at this point, so we can go see if there's anything else here available. Today's plan, I want to try to get into Pleasant Valley, get back over to the farmhouse, and go see what we had left for ourselves. I don't remember. We had a whole bunch of things going on, and of course, I've completely forgotten how things have been. So, plan is eventually long-term, or I should say long-term within the next couple of episodes. We need to make it clear over to Desolation Point so we can fix the other transmitter that is in Desolation Point, and then maybe kind of slow loot our way back to the airfield. Or I should say, to the next necessary transmitter, which is going to be the one in, which ones have we done? I've already forgotten at this point. We've played and played and played at this point, and I'm completely forgetting. So we've done Black Rock, Forsaken Airfield, Mountain Town, Pleasant Valley, so we have two more to go, one of which is clear over here in Desolation Point. One of them is in Forlorn Muskeg. So we do need to do the Muskeg one fairly soon. Muskeg's going to get us the last location to pop open so that we can then finish the rest of Signal Void. But we're playing Interloper, we're playing the game, we just kind of wandering around and do things. So, in the last episode, we accumulated this infection risk here, and this is going to slowly go up, possibly over time, until it either cures itself or it doesn't. So, for one of those that don't know, infection, anytime you see something that is a risk, it means it's a risk of happening. It's not guaranteed to happen, just like we have a sprain risk right now. It's not guaranteed to sprain, it's just that the chances are more likely that we will get it. So normally you remove infection risk using antiseptic or old man's beard. However, if you end up with an infection risk, and this is one of those if you end up with an actual, infection, you can repair the infection with some sleep and some antibiotics. So regardless, we are okay for that point. So what I need to do is we were going to do a little bit of stuff, and I kind of screwed up and didn't save correctly when I exited the game. So that means I have a few things here that I don't necessarily want to keep on me. But we're going to go ahead and search the area really quickly and pretty much see if there's any kind of thing that we could do right here. All I'm going to do is search the fork area right here and just see if there's anything usable that we can use possibly to maybe get rid of that infection risk, and then we're going to move on. We have plenty of eyeball. We should be able to make it to the farmhouse today if I'm absolutely careful. However, that's going to provide us with a considerable amount of time under half health, which is not usually what I like to do, but we'll take a look around and see what we see. So there's all kinds of things you can loot out here. There's, stuff. There's a box back here. We just kind of need to make sure we look at everything. Oh, there's a barrel. I didn't know that. You can break that barrel down for things. Let's see what we get.
I'll take it.
No, we won't. If we find some antiseptic, we'll put it on. If we don't, again, I'm not really worried about it. This late stage in the game, you're kind of carrying all the medication you can possibly imagine. I'm more actually interested in the batteries. A couple of pieces of cloth. Sometimes I wonder about that one because the fork tends to have a little bit of goofiness in it, and I know that after December, Mirthless Fork especially was a little more overpopulated with loot than it should have been. It was kind of a fairly loot-rich area for normal because it had all these car trunks and all the vehicles that are in it. There was all kinds of good stuff here. And I know they fixed it, but like when my December character that I started right after the update, the other one that died after I accidentally fell off the bridge.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, it's still kind of acting the same way. There were 3 or 4 batteries here. And those 2 pieces of cloth in the trunk, I think, are a reminder of that. So No batteries today. That's sad, or at least no batteries in these cars. Not worried about the other ones. I think we
This stuff will come in handy.
probably missed it. God, I have so many matches right now, it's ridiculous. I almost notion to say that we'll probably go to the Desolation Point location, Desolation Point location, the long way. I think we'll probably go to the farmhouse, check a few things there, leave a few things around, nothing on the board, and then maybe head clear to the dam and dump off a bunch of matches. So let's go back over here behind where the collapse tunnel is to Milton. Maybe there's something back here. Well, I mean, I know there's something back here, and these we'll pick because we're here. Probably should put this up in case that wolf decided to respawn. Sounds like there's a corpse back here. Probably go ahead and pick those. Harvest this, if the wind will let me do it. Huh. I didn't see a sapling this time. Interesting. All right. Can we get out of the wind? Where is it blowing from? Right there. Can I put a fire right here? Yes, I can. All right, let's see if we can't cut this deer up and make us a little bit of food real quick. Put that away, put a piece of coal on that, and give me a... How much water do we have? We have that much. Go ahead and make a little water. We may end up... I'm not planning on sleeping here, but you never know. Might not be a bad idea. So let me see what I can do here. We should be able to gather all of that up. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this guy up. All right, cool. Got a little bit of food. I went ahead and swallowed down a couple of birch bark teas just to kind of help us get a little over half full on health. We're gonna go and see if I can drag a torch around the corner. The wind kind of calmed down a little bit. Maybe we can get into Pleasant Valley, maybe we can't. I don't know, we'll see. I will take all of these feathers. I'm gonna go ahead and dump all these parts off in this trailer. This is a kind of a neat little place to come, and I do enjoy it. You can, because it has a crafting bench in it, it's pretty handy. There's the sapling I was thinking about. It's got a, it's got a workbench in it. It's got a, a lot of storage. There's plenty of food available around. You've got all of the wolves that show up in here occasionally. And I don't think there's a deer. Maybe there is, I don't remember. Plenty of rabbits. But there's that fishing hut down there that's really kind of not a bad place because it's just right down there by itself. Plus you get a fire barrel and a stove, so it's actually not a bad place to kind of maybe base for a while, just to kind of goof around, because there is plenty of usable stuff in this zone. You could probably spend, if you were careful and you got everything done, probably spend a month in here, but it'd be a lot of fishing and a lot of time passing and things like that. So anyhow, we're gonna go dump this off and then get moving. So I don't want you guys are staying right there. Bloop bloop, and a bloop and a bloop. I'm not even gonna organize it. I don't really care at this point. I will leave a thing of water, and I'm going to put a few things in here very quickly. Good God, at the cloth. I'll just take that many. Thank you. Good Lord, I don't need a lot of cloth like that. I think everything else is going to be pretty usable for the rest of this trip. We do have a little food. That can stay. And all of those are fine. Doesn't really matter. Got plenty of coal. About to lose this torch. Get us a new torch. Should we ever come back, we'll have plenty of things to play with once we get here. So go ahead, let's get to Pleasant Valley. So I think I'll even go ahead and drink a coffee. We've got a long way to go. I do want to get to the farmhouse before we do much of anything else. So I didn't see any old man's beard hanging on anything here. There might be some, I think, right outside the door here. How many cattails have I got? 40. We're still fine. We got plenty of food. You just go. Put the auto walk on and walk out of this zone while it's nice and warm. I'm at a point now where I'm leaving cattails because we don't need them. We keep coming up with more food. So I'm leaving everything that's here. I probably should get to the end of here and just cut the meat off this wolf and just leave it. I might do that if it's warm. We got plenty of firewood. Just to spite the little fool because he bit us twice. But again, if we end up with the infection, we end up with the infection. We'll deal with it. We're at a point where a 10-hour sleep and an herbal tea will regain a majority of our health. The only problem is dealing with the infection should it set in. He's gone. Oh, he's right there. I was gonna say, how much was on this guy? How big was he? He is not. Whatever. Go. Not worried about it. Cool. Welcome back to Pleasant Valley. Finally, we're gonna do a couple of little ins and outs here. We'll check this feller. He always, well, he used to always. Ah, there's my torch. Thank you. I do love how we shuffled the loot around, but that 100% torch has been sitting there forever. Well, we had 5 of them at one point. Okay, more burdocks. I will pick the burdocks because they're edible. Plus, now that we have the pie that goes with the cash, we might make one of those. I want to test it. What does that take? Prepper's pie. This is not very good, but what it does do is it increases your condition. So we need acorn grounds, reishi mushroom, burdock root, cooking oil, and salt. Oh, we need acorn grounds. Crap. Well, I'll pick it, I guess. Can I get to it? Thank you. Thank you. And can I get back up right here? Maybe we'll go check this car. Road's gonna be faster for us no matter what. Risk is going up. We're now 81%. That one doesn't bother me so much. It's the food poisoning one that really, like, when we did the, I think it was this one. Wasn't it this one that we started accidentally with some food poisoning? Is it gonna be here? No. I really wish they would fix these. This is a location. This is a location for one of the memento caches. And yeah, I'm beginning to wonder.
I think I can.
I'm beginning to wonder whether or not there isn't some kind of broken thing for us that may or may not be available somewhere. Like, I would laugh. Oh, wait a minute. That's spoilers. Spoilers. Like, I would laugh at the end of the end of Signal Void. Something is there that's not supposed to be there that wouldn't even be on any of the other thing to do the stuff that is the there's that never mind. It doesn't happen anyway, and it would have to be really broken. Really broken. I don't know. I didn't play. I mean, I played Signal Void with Stalker, and I didn't find any weapons in any of them. But I know that certain things like that are possible because of the fact that the game will spawn stuff randomly. So, actually, there should be some. Memory serves, somewhere in one of these sets of trees should be some beards, if memory serves. There could also be a bear and a wolf. There is a charge you. Whoop, that didn't work. Well, whatever. Almost had him. He turned the way I was hoping he would turn. Where did you spawn? You spawned right there. So he spawned in right as we were coming in. So, like, I love the game sometimes. The game will do that, I think. As you enter a zone, it'll wait until you're within a certain area of a spawn area before it dumps a, there's some right there. Before it dumps a spawnable animal on top of you. And I think it's kind of cool, but it also leads to things called ninja wolves and ninja bears and ninja holy heck and how this thing decided to suddenly just show up and not be, that wasn't there. So, like, he spawned in probably right as we got really close to him. So, I don't know. We'll see. One beard does not help. Oh, there's two more. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I might just hang on to it. Oh, no. We got plenty. Go ahead. Get them all. We can fix it. It's my fault for not keeping these up. I usually have lots and lots of lichen. I just haven't been picking it. So, terrible on my part. I know. So, that was a good move. Leave. Don't pick it up. There's actually some more right over there. We only need a few more. I guess I can make it now. How bad are we? 85. I bet we could probably get there in time, but go ahead. That's going to take 15 minutes. I don't think this torch is going to last that long. Let's just be safe. We are in bear territory. Light a fire real quick. Just let's fix our condition. Put a few sticks on it. Just because it's Pleasant Valley and you know how that all goes. Let's go make our fix. Health is coming up nicely. And then we can go ahead and repair our problem. Oh, great. I have to tell it to add to radial again because it removed it. And then I'll make another one when we get somewhere. All right, nice. Infection risk removed. Great, we're doing well. Grab your nice torch. It's almost the middle of the night. Was there any more available? I know I saw two more. Was there the third? Was there a third? A third. Oh, that one's got a hole in it. Let's go pick those up real quick. No bear. He must be over at the house. If he's over at the house, that'd be great because we can use some food. Nice. All right, so we need to run. What time is it? Yeah, we need to run. We need to wear her out. We need all this gone. We're going to do some pacing and get some stuff done so that I can recover that health as much as possible. And we checked. I want to check something right here real fast, too. I believe it's this one. We checked 3 strikes. And then I kind of went over around the hill that way, but I didn't check this barn. The red tools in this zone have moved to several locations, and I think one of them is this barn. I think. Not that I need any more red tools, but, I always like to leave red tools on. Whoa, hey, I didn't ask you to throw that. Come on, mouse, don't. No, just a book. Okay. Cool, let's get. But we need to run her out so that we can get her to sleep a full night's sleep, recover all of that health, and then we can decide what we're going to do. I do remember putting a little bit of animal skin down here somewhere. I know we were kind of in a hurry at that point, trying to get some things done. I think to the point I don't have a bear over here? I don't remember. By now I would have a bear here. Again, that's the whole point of, leaving yourself notes and doing the thing that I'm not doing this time, which is telling myself what I'm leaving myself. on. See a deer. Oh, good. We did make a little bit of bear food. Nice. I had completely forgotten about that. That should mean we have lots of guts, lots of... Oh, boy. Good, 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 good. And an extra pry bar and one of those. Perfect. Awesome. I completely forgot about all of this. So pick all this up. We take this all inside, store it somewhere, and sort out inventories and see what we have left. How much water do we have right off the bat? Go ahead, light a very quick fire. Since you're here and you can. We need to wear out some time anyway, so start fire. Make a little bit of water. We might do a little cooking. All right, cool. Click, add fuel.
That's a good one.
A couple of those. Put your pot down, make more water. All of that. All of that. And I think there's a few bear meats down here we can put down. Yes, there's a couple of things that we can cook. All right, nice. And I'm going to do a little bit of inventory sorting and fixing of materials, because I think we have several deer skin down here, possibly. Or did I pick it up? Where did I put the bear at? I think he's upstairs. I don't remember what we had. Oh, I need to look at something here real quick. No. I know we looked hard, but again, it's never a bad idea to come back and look again one more time. Okay, we got all those. And scrap metal, whatever, we can just leave that right there for now. Sack. Tater. Okay, we did get the tater. All right, cool. Sticks and stuff. All right, where in the heck is my bear skin? Oh, he's in here. And you're elevated a little bit. Interesting.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Whatever. I swore I had some deer skins. I must have used them. Where are they? Where is everything?
Oh, it's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Okay, whatever. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of inventory management, get her sorted out, cook a little bit of water and some food and some things and some stuff. And, right, I have all kinds of goodies up here. And I will see you all in a little bit. Alrighty then, I think we've got her somewhat reasonably sorted out. I know it's a little dark, but it's fine. I went and fixed our coat, so this is 100%. And I made a bunch of arrows and arrow shafts up, got all those kind of completed, sorted. We do have a few things we can get rid of. And I went ahead and made one of the cheaty 100% bows that gets all of the usable time in it. There's an hour or so left on that one to craft it. And I think the next goal is to do a real quick loot and scoot of what's left of the other side of Pleasant Valley and get our butts into Coastal Highway and into Desolation Point. So we need to, I guess, move forward. I think I'm going to go downstairs if I can see and grab the one thing that I know that's down here. I dumped a lot of the matches and a lot of the other stuff. Sorry, I know it's dark, but I can see where we're going. So there's going to be some leftover parts in here for us to use should we ever come back. And again, given the way this one is going, I'm going to leave 155 matches right there, understanding the fact that we're probably going to find a lot more. I mean, we still have quite a fair amount of things to do. Actually, I'm going to leave this behind. We'll just take 4, and we should be okay for right now. I know that I would like to drag them along, and maybe we will. Let's just go ahead and bring those along just in case. I know it's going to be extra weight, but these are cool because we can make fishing lures out of them, and our next goal is Coastal Highway. So I think we might actually just see about that. So got a little bit of food. Everything in here is staying. Once again, all of this is staying. I put the burdock down. If we end up coming up with some fun stuff, and this is kind of the deal, I like having this zone as like my kind of an end base game or kind of a thing to go do whatever spot, because the fact it's a fairly nice little quiet area for you to come back to. late game. And I know it's kind of silly, Pleasant Valley, late game. Pleasant Valley's quiet. No, well, the thing is, there's a bear, there's a wolf, there's a deer, and there's a bunch of rabbits, and a nice location to stay in. This is late game or end of game kind of what I would consider place for you to stay. Pleasant Valley later on, once you're used to the fact that it's never going to really warm up, is actually a pretty good place to come because there are basing areas all over the place. So apparently we did not chop that deer up. I must have really been in a hurry. Anyhow, we're going to go over there, check that out. I should go hunting, but I'm not going to. Actually, let's go look real quick right here just to see. I don't remember if there was a battery here or not. There he is.
The pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I'm going to go put this over here real quick. And then warm up a second. Okay, so we're going to leave. I left a bunch of stuff behind, but I did not leave all of the coffees and the teas, mainly because I think we probably should just start using them or whatever. But let's get over here. I want to check that out. Then I want to check the other barn across the road. And then we're going to go check the barn in the middle and then go to Thompson's. And I know we're kind of running. I think we'll either quit in Thompson's or we'll quit in the barn just because of what's going on. But go ahead and run it out. The wind looks like it's getting ready to come up and blow in our faces. It always does. Yep, there it is. Lovely. The point, I might just go ahead and lay up a rabbit or two in here really quickly. If they're here, they should be here. They're usually here. There's one. Because we don't have any rabbit skins. And that's a my bad on my part. Sorry, fellas. It's all right. I'm going to go in here and cut these guys up, and we'll just leave their meat sitting outside. What are we going to get in here? We'll do a quick look around first, and then I'll harvest these guys, let it warm up. And that's the end of that. All right, up the ramp. And back up. Is anything over here? Oh my God, we got it. Whoa, neat. Neat. I've seen this, and this is a kind of a thing that happens now. This is not because of custom. This is because of the new stuff that happened. This is one of the things they changed with the recent update in December. Recent, I guess. We're almost going on a year here fairly soon. Have you a candy bar? No. This is a spawn that happens, and this, I think, is almost guaranteed anymore. It's better than the one we have on now. Well, it's not guaranteed, I should say. You're guaranteed, I think, as an interloper to find a rabbit hat now. Period. Somewhere in the game, there should be a rabbit hat. It's either going to be in here or it's going to be in Hush, whatever. Chop up rabbit skins, and then we go forward. I hate to say it, I might be running back over. I just ripped that one up. That's 80%. We'll just hang on to it. That's fine. Go throw these guys outside, and let's go across the road and see if there's something cool over here. Here we go. And I think I need one more of these, right? Thank you. All right. To the road. There's kind of a new pathway I like to take now because of how things have changed. So this is this car and me get seen a lot more. Nothing. Don't see anything in the back. We're at that point right now where all we want is a candy bar. And anything up front? A battery. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll leave it for now. Why am I so heavy? Probably because I should drink some water. That's why. Okay. Somebody was thirsty. Let's go. Cross the road. I want to check this barn out now. Is there only one corpse this time? Looks like it. Okay. Man, is it worth going up to Pensive at this point? I mean, we were kind of I wanted to kind of do a real quick loot of this area. What do you have for me? You and your weird-looking jacket. Thank you. It's still there. That's amazing. I'm glad. We've got so many crackers at this point. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Let's just kind of do a zigzag. We'll run up on top of the hill over here. Check Pensive, check Forest Cave, and then run to the barn, and I think we'll kill it. Call it at that point. Not trying to be in that much of a hurry, but I would like to at least see where this moose is if he's here. Because if he's here, we may try to hunt him, get him kind of laid out, and then I can bring the, not that I really need it. That's the only problem with a moose. Like, you get to a point where you just don't need them. You need that first moose. I used to run a moose coat, but I've gotten better at ignoring or avoiding wolves, although you wouldn't know it for the last couple of episodes. But, I mean, we've only had how many wolf attacks at this point in time? She's been alive for 92 days, and we've had how many wolf struggles? 5. I think we're doing pretty good for, you know... Used to be, that's kind of one of those things. As you start to learn the maps and you start to learn where all the spawn points are and where everything is, you start to not need the protection that you think you need. There's a corpse over there. So you kind of start looking for warmth instead of protection, which is kind of the reason why I quit making the moose coat, or the moose cloak. Man, they're both in there. We'll be running through there shortly. So the moose mainly for me is food. And he's dangerous because he won't bleed out. Man, there's all kinds of dead people up here today. How many sticks do we own? Do I dare look? None. Ooh. Is he here today? I don't see any moose rubbings. Okay, well, we'll go check this. Thank you for your firewood. We'll leave it in the fishing hut. I think that's probably what happened. You were trying to go fishing over here and, storm came up. Again, leave all the cattails. Not really trying to run right now, but I do need her to kind of be kind of tired when we get wherever we're going.
I'll lay down for a bit.
You're fine. Yeah, you can have all of this. And I might just do... No. Hang on to your coal for right now. We may need it, we may not. We'll do a real quick kind of dance around up here. There's been some good loot up here lately, so it's kind of why I've been wanting to check things out. Even here and in the picnic area. Another. So, like, this box of crackers used to be in Hilltop Cave over there somewhere. So that's where that box of crackers moved to, for those of you playing Interloper. And I think it used to be actually in Stalker too, I don't remember. But let's go check picnic area, then Forest Cave, then go to the barn, and then we'll call it. I should go check the bear cave, but I don't need another bear. But yeah, you want to kind of check all these back corner spots. I don't recall if we checked Misty Falls. Misty Falls, I think I did. I don't remember. We'll have to go maybe look, and when we get done with all of this stuff, I'll go check it out and see if that's something we may need to do once we get done with the, done with Thompson's. Picnic spot, do you have anything? I think Oh boy, he's got a bunch of junk. I think somewhere in this area is a spawn for the hacksaw occasionally. So, like, that used to be the thing about the hacksaw in all of the zones, was that the hacksaw would be stationary per loot table in each zone. And they've changed certain tools. So, like, the hacksaw, the hacksaw used to be for sure in one specific place everywhere. And now the hacksaw, like in Pleasant Valley, can be in multiple places per every different loot table. So the hacksaw has like its own little spawn area for each zone now. And it doesn't care, which is what kind of sucks now about Interloper. And I think even the bedroll does it too in a few of the loot tables. Glad that there's been plenty of people figuring it out and have time to figure stuff out, because I don't. But I still like to know where things are. Hey, come on. Why? Need to go inside and warm up real quick. But like, if you hunt the moose up here, this is the closest indoor location to put his pelt in. I don't think our friend is going to have anything for us this time today. Here's what I'm going to do, buddy. You can have a pair of boots, and you can have that t-shirt and that t-shirt, and I don't know if I grabbed anything else. Why, again, are we... Oh, we're getting tired. Great. Yeah, well, that's part of the fun of me running like a maniac all over the place. Do I have a... No, I don't. Okay. Quick. Go ahead. Warm up. Nice. Guess I could take a nap. Whatever, we're fine. We can walk the rest of it. I need to quit running. Go check this corpse and then go to the barn. Are we gonna find anything over here except feathers? Probably just feathers. Doink. Nothing. All right, to the barn. And another wolf. What are you doing right there? Said I wasn't gonna run, but you know, let's get off the mountain before we get a sprain. Nothing? You guys just flying over? Okay. The flyover birds. I guess while we're here, let's I think I forget. I know I've said it before, but it was like day 520 something on my day 500 Loper that I still have alive, that I walked across this bridge. For the first time. I guess I could still play that one. I can go back and play the I think anyway, I'm pretty certain I can go back and play that one. Have to reload and go into the time machine and play using the oh, what the heck is it called? I'd have to remember what it is, but there is you have the ability with Steam to do it. I didn't kill off all of my good characters when the update hit, because I knew I could go back and play them years later if I wanted to, unlike everybody else. Monsters. Nothing. All right, to the barn. To the barn and possibly the next meal. I think there's even a possibility for something to spawn in that barn over there now. And that guy over here, he usually has pills. We didn't catch him this time, but whatever. Don't need them. We'll go check this, pop our noses in, save the game, and call it. I think there's a hammer in this one. I don't remember. Over here. Hey, there's food in it for once. Nice. Okay. Anything in here? No. All right, cool. Good and heavy. Everything's great. Eat 2 cans of dog food. Maybe we can convince the bear to come by. How are we on stuff before I get excited? I still have 20 of those. I was going to say, we could go visit my spooky place. We might go visit the spooky place next time. But I kind of want to just zigzag across Pleasant Valley, get some of the spots nailed, and then we'll get out of here and go to Desolation Point. So, alrighty. To the barn we go. That'll get us a save point, and we can loot this area up in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all later. Bye.